Minister Selakovic and I met last October 2021 in Belgrade at the high-level meeting of the 60th anniversary of the non-aligned movement. Serbia is one of the Indonesia's important partners in Southeast Europe. Indonesia and Serbia have long established bilateral relations, and our shared aspirations are also reflected as fellow founding countries of the non-aligned movement in 1961. Colleagues, during the meeting, we discussed progress of our bilateral relations since our last meeting, among others the signing of the MOU on preventing and fighting transnational crimes and capacity building signed December 2021. Treaty on Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters and Treaty on Extradition, and MOU on Cooperation and Diplomatic Capacity Building. To further realize our joint commitment to strengthen bilateral ties, today, Minister Selakovic and I have signed an MOU on political consultation between Indonesia and Serbia as the basis for the two countries' consultation forum to discuss various issues of common interest. Colleagues, during the meeting, we also identified areas of cooperation that needs to be further strengthened. On food security cooperation, we have shared concern on impacts of the war in Ukraine to food security, in particular the rise of food prices. To this end, we agreed to enhance trade cooperation in food, agriculture commodities, particularly wheat. In this regard, Indonesia's state-owned company PT Berdikari and its Serbian business counterpart have shown readiness to facilitate the Serbian wheat export to Indonesia, and Minister Selakovic will also meet PT Berdikari to discuss this in further detail this afternoon. On trade and investment cooperation, our ties show a positive trend despite the pandemic. In 2021, our bilateral trade reached amount of US $26.8 million, and I thank the Serbian willingness to increase market share for Indonesia palm oil export to 30%. I'm also pleased to note Serbia's interest to employ more Indonesian workers in various sectors, including construction, hotelier, food and beverages sector, and I express hope for Serbia's support to ensure better protection and legal certainty for Indonesian migrant workers. Indonesia outbound investment in Serbia, valued more than 11 million, continues to expand and even further penetrates the EU market, including instant noodle production and distribution, as well as mushroom cultivation plantation. We agreed that there is much room to improve our bilateral trade and investment relations. We also view the need to intensify business-to-business contact, including through our Chamber of Commerce. To promote stronger socio-cultural cooperation, we welcome the continuation of Indonesia-Serbia bilateral interfaith dialogue. And I thank Minister Selakovic in extending an invitation for the 5th ISBID in Serbia. Colleagues from the media on the international issues, we discussed the situation in Ukraine. I reiterated Indonesia's position on the importance of upholding the principle of respecting territorial integrity and sovereignty. I also underlined Indonesia's call for all parties to immediately stop the war and find a peaceful solution on the negotiation table. I also stressed the need to develop a climate of strategic trust in which every country bears the responsibility to contribute in creating an enabling environment for peaceful resolution of conflicts.